Hey y'all, greetings. Think we're online. Check all the wires. I think we're doing good. All right, happy Sunday, everybody. It's good to see you. Megan is around. She will be here momentarily. Let's see who all is here. Let me know if things are wrong and you can't hear me or anything. But if I don't hear from you, then I'll assume everything is okay. We have a sizable group here already. And I'm thankful that you are here. Let's see. Coleman's here. John, Seth, Isaiah, Paul, and Troy. Hi, Troy. Good to see you. Janine. Hi, Janine. Just talked to Janine yesterday. Let's see. Tom is here. Greetings, Tom. And let's see. Herlefe. And Brownfinger's back. Good to see you, Brown. And Matt is here. Hi, Matt. Megan is now here.
Hi, everybody.
Greetings to Meg and
Greetings.
and everybody else. It's good to see
y'all. You're calling the roll?
I am.
I missed it.
I am notating all of the people that have joined us. Katya is here. And JJ. JJ, I see you reporting for duty. Good job. All right.
Hello, JJ.
Arrow is around.
Andrew, hi.
All right.
Matt Bishop, hello. Troy West, hey.
It's a glorious...
Janine, hi.
It's a glorious day outside where we are today. As soon as we're done, I think we're going to go out on the balcony and just kind of read a book or go walking or exploring or something. It's absolutely perfect today.
I just wanted to say hi to Capital Chowder because I like
Capital
the name.
Chowder.
And I feel like I have to say Capital Chowder. Chowder?
That should be a band name.
Chowder. I like that.
We are Capital Chowder.
Katya girl, hello.
Awesome. Gunwoo is coming from South Korea. It's good to see you.
Hey, JJ.
And Toby and Marion. And,
Arrow, hello.
All right. We got a quorum,
John Rice.
y'all.
Creeksus.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
Olivier, hello to you in Belgium. Can we come visit? I want to go to Belgium and hang out. I think that'd be really
I love their waffles.
This one.
I have a way of
West,
just shutting
hello.
down the conversation, just saying something completely stupid, and going you're like, what? Okay, there we go.
Amethyst, hello.
Hi there. All right, so we have some fun things planned for this week. We are happy that you are joining us again on a Sunday. We do this every Sunday. You want to interrupt already? What are you talking about?
I do, just to say, because I'm trying to think if I remember. I'm sure it's happened that we've had someone, folks from South Korea who are here, but
Yeah.
I don't really recall off the top of my head. So I wanted to say hello to you, Gunwoo Lee, in South Korea, and to anybody else who's here from or watching from.
You know what? I
South
think
Korea.
with all
Hello.
of us combined, we have enough continents represented. I think we could
It's really
solve
cool.
we could solve world peace right today. Just
All
give us 30
listeners
minutes.
in Holland, hello.
Yeah.
Can we come visit you too?
For sure.
I'm ready to.
Can you
go.
tell that we're ready for a vacation later this
ready.
month? Later this month, we're going to
ready
take a
to
few
go.
days off. But this week we're still working, y'all. So we got a nice full week planned for you. Wolfram asks about getting an update about how I enjoyed the Porcupine Tree show, or how we enjoyed the Porcupine Tree show. We enjoyed it so much that we bought some vinyl while we were there. Loved it. It was one of the best rock and roll shows that I've ever been to.
It was amazing.
It was well performed. The sound was expert. It was
Yeah.
absolutely great. The crowd was into it. They put on a great show. They played for a long time, and
Fantastic show.
it was quite good. In
Yeah.
fact, we're going to be including some music this week on the channel, specifically because I get to go to another concert this week. So I'll tell you guys about that in just a second. Should we get going?
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow, y'all. It's been a minute, but I wanted to see and hear some more music that Ronnie James Dio sings. So we're going to go to Rainbow, and their song Gates of Babylon. I've never heard this one. It's been on the list for quite a while, and
Awesome.
I was like, it's going to be good to get some Ronnie back on the channel and with everybody else who is in Rainbow. I've heard good things about this song, and so we're going to be taking a look at that tomorrow on Monday. On Tuesday, Herlefe, great. Excellent.
Olivia, you do have amazing beer in Belgium. Sorry, Herlefe.
I'm gonna have a Chimay later today, I do believe.
Yeah,
I've had good things told me, and a lot of people over the months have been asking for some more either Rainbow or stuff that Ronnie sings specifically. So it's going to be nice to get to Gates of Babylon tomorrow.
It's complex, says Herlefe.
I'm all for complex. We
Yeah,
love it.
love
Speaking
that.
of complex, my next behind the score. So on Tuesday, this is not for YouTube, y'all. This is going to be specifically for my patrons over on my Patreon. But our next behind the score episode is that's the one. Well, from Chimay Blue. That's what I've got.
Yes.
That's my Sunday afternoon siesta beer. That is where I'm headed this afternoon. Let's see. So on Tuesday, I am recording a new Behind the Score episode for our patrons, and I told the Council of Doug's yesterday that the piece that I'm going to be looking at is the desert chase scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. John Williams. I have an entire orchestral score, and I'm looking forward to diving into that, and we'll take you through the iconic scene, the desert chase scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. So
Yeah.
I will be posting that along the way this week for our patrons. On Wednesday, my friends, Gunwoo, I mean, John Williams, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah,
right?
that's
I mean,
true.
I've never done any John Williams on the channel, and he's excellent. Y'all are just into this beer. Check them out. They're loving the Chimay stuff. Right?
Chimay or Chimay not. Tom.
I need to
crack me
reach
up.
out to the Chimay people and see if I can get a little endorsement.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Especially if there's some free beer in it. I'd almost do it for free beer and peanuts. So. Oh, man. Andrew, I have not seen that. He says, have you seen the 40th anniversary tribute to Terrapin Station on YouTube? I will have to look that up. Some Grateful Dead might be a great Sunday afternoon vibe. Excellent. So, on Wednesday.
Do a double take, do it again on the channel, maybe?
We can do that. Either way.
Something to think about.
We can do that. On Wednesday, I get to go and see, Megan's not going this time, it's me and the guys.
Yeah.
We're going to see John Petrucci in his solo tour show. They're stopping in New Jersey on Wednesday. So if you are going to be there, I am going to be there, and look me up and say hello.
Find him. He'll be there.
I realized that I don't know any of John's solo repertoire.
Well,
and I'm going to see him do solo repertoire. And so I wanted to listen to some John Petrucci music before I go to the show. And I went and I checked their set list. They've just started the tour, and the set list from last night, they started with the title track from his latest album, which is called Terminal Velocity. And then they went to a song called Happy Song. And Happy Song was one that Bill from the Council of Doug's suggested that I listen to if I'm going to listen to one before going to the show. So I think on Wednesday I'm going to listen to two John Petrucci solo tunes. We're going to listen to Terminal Velocity and Happy Song. That's my plan.
Yes.
And then Wednesday night,
thank you to Bill for that.
I will be at the show.
Yes.
So I will at least know the first couple of songs, and then I'll enjoy the rest of them and see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. Hello, Emmanuel from Italy. Great stuff.
Chris Ogburn, you do you, man.
What's Chris doing?
Lights, joint, and preference to beer.
Smoke them if you got them.
I feel that.
There you go.
I feel that.
So let's see. We're going to finish off the week then on Friday.
We're getting a lot of love for Petrucci here.
That's great.
So.
That's great. I it's time. I'm going to be I'm going to be going to the show anyway. I need to listen to some of the tunes. So that's great. Alf is asking, do I listen to all of the LPs that we get through the P.O. box, or are they just decoration? They happen to be decoration. I have listened to all of Darkside. I have. There are records in these,
they
right?
Are
That's the 50th anniversary of Thick as a Brick. That's Close to the Edge. Listen to all of these. There's
Listen to Rumors more than once.
Rumors. There's Abbey Road.
Yeah.
We've got In Search of the Last Chord. Some
Yeah.
of them I have not
What
yet
else is
heard.
back there?
Some of them I haven't. Well, what else do we have back there?
What's behind me?
Transatlantic, The Whirlwind. Whoop, over there. And then Big Big Train. I have not listened to Big Big Train yet. So some of these.
There's a reason why.
Some of these are sent in to us.
Yeah.
Because people, I do extended play listens, extended play lounge listens over on my Patreon twice a month. And normally that's an entire album. And so these are, some of them are specifically earmarked for future first listens. But some of them most of them I've already heard. For instance, the last extended play lounge that I did for our patrons is Fish Out of Water from Chris Squire, and I loved that album. That was great, and I had the vinyl. It's around here somewhere. It's not on display, but I imported the vinyl sound directly from my turntable and then reacted to that, and it was a great experience. It was really fun. So. Chris, I think that John is playing with Mike Portnoy on the drums, and I think they have a bass player with them. Oh gosh, LaRue, I believe.
I think that's right.
The bassist from Flying Colors, I
Yeah.
believe, is and I think they're touring as a three-piece. Yeah, thanks, Bill.
Awesome.
So looking forward to it. Really am looking forward to it. So. Monday, Gates of Babylon from Rainbow. Tuesday, I'm doing some Raiders of the Lost Ark for our patrons. Wednesday, a couple of tunes from John Petrucci. Friday, I am going back to Tales from Topographic Oceans, y'all. It will be 3 weeks since I listened to side 2, and I want to keep it relatively quick in my memory, because it took so long for me to get from side 1 to side 2. I want to finish up that album. It's really fascinating to me. So I'm going to be looking at The Ancient, which is side 3 from Tales from Topographic Oceans by Yes. And that's our week, y'all. That's going to be fun. Quite good. Let's see. What are y'all saying? Alf says, in addition to my question before, I'd send you a vinyl that you have never listened to. Would you listen to it? No, for sure.
Oh.
For sure, I would.
Yeah.
Like, I have sent, some people have sent me stuff that they produced. And I've listened to that, and it's been quite good.
The things he hasn't
Yeah.
listened to that he's planning for an EPL over on our Patreon tend to be things that the person who sent it said, don't listen to it yet, because we know you're like, we talk about when we do our Council of Dougs, our top tier patrons, when we do our hangouts with them twice a month, we'll talk about ideas that Doug has for upcoming EPL episodes. And so there are some folks who have sent albums to Doug who said, but wait, because you talked about doing it for an EPL, so don't listen to it yet.
Yeah, normally, the ones that I wait to listen to specifically are there because the people that have sent it in specifically for it to be a first-time listen on an EPL.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's most of the time I enjoy listening to them. Okay, a couple things.
Before you get into your couple things, hey, Graham asked about Mahavishnu Orchestra, and you have done something of theirs. I'm trying to remember. It's over on our Patreon.
I did the Intermounting Flame, the entire album. That's
right.
a relatively recent extended play lounge. And David asked about King Crimson. I have done 4 episodes of King Crimson music. 3 of them are full albums.
Yeah.
We've done Discipline, we've done In the Court of the Crimson King, and we've done Red. And then I've done a deep dive into Discipline, the single, as a behind the score. And that's over on our Patreon. So we're working hard. Monch, appreciate you. Yeah, y'all. I put out an interview this past Thursday, Rachel Flowers. And I am a better person after having talked with her for about an hour. And it was absolutely just beautiful experience talking with her. In fact, she's performing at Prague Stock today. And I've just got so much stuff going on Sunday. I wasn't able to get there.
I'm bummed about that.
But we are scheduled to go to the Renaissance concert in a couple of weeks. And that she is opening that concert, and that's going to be great. I really enjoyed that interview. I mean, whenever I get to, when you get to sing "Fly Me to the Moon" with Rachel Flowers while you're interviewing her, that's just fun. We listened.
It was such a wonderful interview, and she just seems like such an amazing person.
Her giggle, if you could bottle her giggle,
I know.
It would solve the world's problems.
The world's
I think.
energy crisis
and
other problems.
You could give it away for free.
Yeah,
it's great. So I'm very pleased and happy to have had that conversation with Rachel. So I send that to all of you. That's available. I also just this past week we did the dripping tap from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Fun.
Had a good time.
That was fun.
A note. Y'all, I did 2 songs from Devin Townsend this past week, and they got blocked. They're still blocked. I was able to find a contact at the record company, and I have sent in a request for them to help me with that. And they're in Europe.
So cross your fingers.
So I'm waiting for through the little bit of this next week to see if that shakes loose or anything. I'm really happy with that particular episode. So I'm happy to make that available to you all. And Awu, I texted, I tweeted at Devin. I haven't heard back from him. And I also Instagrammed him a while back. I know he's busy. But all I can tell you, I love the new stuff. So whether it gets blocked or stays blocked or whatever, I'm a fan, and he's got a new album coming out later this month, and the music so far is quite awesome. It's quite good.
Yeah, it's so good. Hey, John Rice, thank you
Look at that.
so much. Downgrade Desert by Igor.
Igor. Let me write that down.
Yeah, write that down. For either Metal Monday or Weird Wednesday.
It's tricky these days because we're only doing 3 videos a week. I say only. It feels like I'm doing a video every day.
I know.
Every Tuesday,
It's a lot. There's a lot
I do a new video for our Patreon every week, y'all. And then we do occasionally hangouts on Saturdays, and we do these on Sundays. So we're still putting stuff out. So I see Igor. And let's see, they want Downgrade Desert. All right, and that's from John Rice.
It's 3 R's.
Igor. All right.
He just had 2.
Okay.
Had to make sure he put it in right.
Yeah, great stuff. I think we're done. Are we done already?
I guess so.
You know what? We did. I will show y'all this. We did some opening of presents yesterday, and we received this Jethro Tull album from our friend Tom. I believe Tom is around here, so thank
Tom's
you.
on today.
So thank you, Tom, for this. It's so cool. So check this out.
It is really cool.
So,
I'll get out of the way.
So show and tell. You open, and look at that.
I love it so much.
It's
a pop-up album.
They just pop right up, and they're inviting you to listen to some Jethro Tull.
I love it so much.
Right? Cool. So there's that. And Tom also sent us
it's another spectacular looking
brain salad
album.
Surgery.
I
So
mean,
this opens up.
That is wicked cool.
And you can play Operation,
play Operation.
With that. It looks completely different on the inside as it does on the outside. Imagine that. Brain salad surgery. That's great. I'm going to listen to that as well. So thanks, y'all, for sending stuff to us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And in addition, we got some he calls it random, yes, and others stuff.
So this is from our friend Thomas Rock. Thank you, Thomas, for sending us. He
And
sent us
Tom's
a nice.
wrote a really nice note too.
So you had some
That's very cool.
memorabilia
Thank you.
just hanging around and just sent this to us. It's been really fun to look through this.
It is
like
really
an
fun
old
to look through all these.
an old like newspaper clipping for
Yeah.
yes. There's people
We've
send us the
got-
coolest stuff. Whole bunch of old clippings.
Postcard and these probably came in albums,
They
stickers
probably
and
did.
stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's a backstage all access pass.
These are yes stickers. Check these out.
That's cool.
I'm gonna put this on like my computer tower or on my car so people know that I'm a yes and not a no.
It's like a baseball card, only it's not
It's a John Anderson
John
baseball card.
Anderson card.
Look at that.
That's cool. There's two of them.
Thank you, Thomas.
This is really neat.
To
Yeah,
say,
there's some really good
make
stuff
sure
here.
that we acknowledge the gift that you sent us.
Yes, thank you so much.
It's really great.
Yeah. I love this stuff.
All right. So just a recap, friends, of what we're up to this week. It's going to be a fun, actually, it's going to be a busy month.
Yeah.
2 weeks from right now, we will be on vacation. And we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We haven't taken a true vacation since, I don't know when.
It's been a minute. Maybe
2 years.
it was 2 years ago.
Yep, October of 2020.
Yeah.
I think was the last time that we really took an actual
Because COVID stuff had lifted enough that we felt comfortable to go to where we went, and because we knew we were going to be outside most of the time, and so
Janine, we're going up to Maine to spend some time up there. That's where we're headed. So that's about all we'll say. She asked if we were going to the UK. No, we're going to stay stateside.
yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to stay stateside for now.
Doug's Music Museum. I like that. I like that. Gems of Hope.
Yeah,
That's
I would
fun.
love to come to Sweden, Herr Leffe. That would
yeah,
be great.
please.
Simon asks, what Mike Oldfield albums have we done? We've done both sides of Tubular Bells here on YouTube, and that's all of Mike Oldfield's music that we've done.
Yeah.
Leffe, I think
Thus far.
if we could do, Doug's Across Europe during the summertime, I might.
That would be friggin' amazing. I am down for that.
We might just
completely.
hitchhike across.
Hey, Matt Bishop, we'll be
Across
in
Europe.
England sooner or later, so we'll definitely
It'll be fun.
coordinate and have to meet
sure.
up with, because I know there are a bunch of y'all who are there, so
Yeah.
we need to have a Daily Doug gathering in the UK.
That would be,
I think that would be
a lot of fun.
really friggin' cool.
Oh,
Africa
man.
from Toto is iconic for sure.
Janine, I'll have at least a few lobster rolls while we're up there. Trust me. That'll be right on.
Oh, absolutely.
The
Without
list.
mayo.
Mine with mayo.
His with mayo.
All right.
Dude, without mayo is the true lobster roll.
It's going to be a busy time, though. We've got actually, and the other thing I wanted to say, if you are listening to this, which I hope, which obviously you are. Come on now. It is not
For those
too.
of you who are paying attention.
It is not too late. We have a class going on, a new class, a new course that is happening during this month and next month on Monday evenings. And Monday evenings at 6 Eastern, and we are exploring chromaticism. We've only had one class. So if
Yeah.
you get in before tomorrow, you will have only missed one, and we've recorded the lecture.
I was going to say, you don't actually have to be free to attend at 6 p.m. You can sign up for the class and listen back to the recorded Zoom lectures whenever you want to, because they are recorded and then uploaded to the Patreon for you. So if you have hesitated to enroll in the class, please definitely know that you can.
Yep.
And it's definitely not too late, and you can watch recordings to catch up on stuff. And did you mention what it is, the class? that
Exploring chromaticism. We're
Yeah.
looking at secondary dominance, modal mixture. We're looking about how chromaticism flavors regular diatonic stuff. and it's just a lot of fun.
So if you know your chords and like dominant seventh chords, and like if you know your scales,
Even if you don't, we can catch you
even
up.
if you don't, we can catch you up for
catch you
sure. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, we do need some more Iron Maiden, and actually we just talked about that.
Later this month,
couple days ago.
I think the next Iron Maiden that we're doing, we're going back to some music from like the very first album.
Yeah.
So we've got that on the list, I think,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
Coming back, I'm pretty sure that we're also looking at some more Alter Bridge. I think they've got some new music coming out.
Yeah.
And we'll see. We'll probably be doing some pre-recorded stuff while we're on vacation, just because we've got a lot of stuff that's on the Patreon that's been there for a while that we can release to y'all. So we're working it. It's going to be great.
Someone mentioned EPL pictures at an exhibition.
We've done that.
I thought so.
We did an EPL on that. The Emerson, Lake and Palmer version of Pictures at an Exhibition. We did that. Let's see. Troy, I have chatted with Rick before. I don't know him. I've only asked about Rick Beato.
That's Janine who.
Well, Janine asked too. Someone, yeah. Okay. So I've had a chance to chat with Rick once, and it was a lovely conversation. But I don't know him very well. I would love to chat with him, but we're both quite busy. So at some point, I think that would be quite fun. Thank you, Andrew.
Andrew, we appreciate you tremendously. And he's asking if you like lobster. You're kind of
in certain circumstances. I'm not a person.
Good mayo-y lobster.
I'm not the person
roll.
That likes it when the when the animal comes out and he's all red and he's sitting up on the plate and he's looking at you. That's a little daunting for me. But if you like put it in a lobster roll with everything else and it's some nice meat, I like it very much.
I love lobster any way I can get it.
Yeah,
so,
Mark, that's the one.
Fan.
That's the one. I'm looking at Strange World from the Iron Maiden.
Ooh, lobster ravioli
from
big time.
From the first album, potentially
two big thumbs up
to do. So, Stephen, we're also thinking about this. We did Operation Mindcrime, the entire thing. So that is on the actually it's not on the list. We've already done it. We did that as an EPL back over the summer. So yeah, that's available. Maybe we can release that. I don't know of individual songs that could be released from that.
From which album?
From Operation Mindcrime.
Oh yeah, I was asking him about releasing individual songs, and he was like, "But the way that it's put together."
We already did. I mean, I looked at Sweet Sister Mary like the summer of 2020 in our first year.
Tom, we'll take you up on that.
What did Tom say? He'll teach us how to cook lobster, and Andrew's back.
And yes, Wolfram, Lobster Poached and Brown Butter.
Thank you, sir.
Drool. And Andrew.
Come on now.
I
think Andrew's going to pay for our lobster dinner. Right?
Less.
Come on now.
We appreciate
we don't
you.
Deserve you. Come on now.
We really don't. Thank you.
It's gonna. But this is my favorite time of year.
Oh.
Y'all. Okay,
There comes spam.
We got some spammers. They found us, y'all.
That's
but
great.
our mods will take care of that. Don't click on it.
Yeah, don't listen to them. And if you see someone who's talking about who looks like him, or they're impersonating Doug and talking about
nobody can impersonate
like a drawing,
me.
Like you've won a drawing.
I'm the OG Doug.
Don't give them any information or money or nothing.
Yeah, just as
it's
as a public service announcement, we don't do any of that stuff.
We don't do any of that, and we don't do like pay for play or pay for whatever. The only time that we'll be doing any kind of thing where we're giving anything away is during one of our live streams and like doing trivia. Yeah. Or something like that.
That's the
idea. Giving away, like DJ for a day and that kind of thing. So.
Cool. To recap this current week, friends, we're going to start with Rainbow and Gates of Babylon. Tuesday over on our Patreon, not on YouTube, but on Patreon, I'm going to be looking at the Desert Chase from Raiders of the Lost Ark for our Behind the Score. On Wednesday, I get to go to the John Petrucci solo show in New Jersey, and then so on that day, we're going to be looking at 2 pieces from John Petrucci called Terminal Velocity and Happy Song. Looking forward to that. And then on Friday, we're wrapping things up with side 3. We're continuing through with Tales from Topographic Oceans by Yes. We're going to be listening to The Ancient on Friday, so it's going to be a great week.
Couple of really quick things.
What do you got?
Major Gruber, a short talk on psychoacoustic phenomena, please. I'm really interested in that, actually.
Tell me more.
And I need to find out more about that because I don't know. I don't know if I know what you're talking about, but we should look into that. And also, Andrew mentioned, Andrew again.
Come on now.
Thank you. I was gonna say that Andrew mentioned that we might like Railroad Earth.
Railroad Earth.
He
I don't
thinks
know
they're
them.
from New Jersey. Write that down because
Railroad.
it's nice to support
I've been working
local
on the railroad.
bands, you know.
Railroad Earth. Cool.
Spam, 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 spam. I love.
Troy, we have not covered
I love
any
Monty
of the
Python.
Steve Morse band. Not yet. Not yet.
We haven't yet.
Not Steve Morse,
Oh,
right? That's a different Morse.
right. Yeah, no, we haven't. That's right.
Let's see. Edwin, thank you for that. He says I'm looking exactly like his grandpa, and that's the highest compliment. I love my hat. This is my Scottish sweater, and I've got my Irish hat, so it's hiding my hair because I need a haircut this week. So that's kind of why when you see me wearing my hat more often, it's because I've got all of this going
It's
on
time for a haircut.
underneath,
And things are thick in the back.
and things are just, you never know what flyers you're gonna get.
Yeah, that's a lot that I'm able to.
I think I should just
pinch
go to the
back
barber
here.
shop this afternoon.
Maybe you should. If there's one
Especially if
open.
the wind starts blowing, it starts whipping back and forth. It's exciting. Well, friends.
Andrew said, I think that would be enough for lobster dinner in Maine. You're just absolutely amazing. Huge thanks to you.
Andrew, we've done some traffic. What was the spark of high-heeled boys? Something like that? Yeah.
Yes.
Was on one of the recent fan favorites.
Yes.
That was cool.
Yeah. It's not Scottish, it's crap.
Stephen,
I can't do a Scottish accent, so don't. So before you at me and Megan, that's pathetic and terrible. I already know that it is. So
Stephen, I've only done new Scorpions. I've know some of the older Scorpions stuff, but I haven't done any of that. So it's there's a lot to get to.
That's
for sure.
true.
Before we leave, are there any other questions that you have for us? If you can put them in the chat that we missed.
Troy says, LOL, good enough. Thank you.
Rock and roll.
Ish.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Cool.
Hidden melodies. I first became aware of as a kid in Indonesia at live gamelan. Oh, gamelan is so cool. There was a gamelan ensemble at the conservatory at University of Missouri,
Good one.
Kansas City. Excellent.
Good one too.
Anyway, gamelan orchestra performances. A melody would be happening that no one played. Rather, 2 instruments together created it.
Yep.
Yes.
It's really amazing.
It's really incredible.
Yep.
And I can totally picture that happening at a gamelan orchestra
John
performance.
is noticing that we have not done any Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay, really how have we not?
I'm slacking.
yet.
It must be because I'm slacking.
Okay, we need to write
I need
that
to get on the
down.
ball.
Blue Oyster Cult.
They're
please.
blue. They're oysters. They're in a cult.
Gotta have more cowbell.
They're Blue Oyster Cult. Blue Oyster Cult. Rock and roll.
Cowbell.
All right.
I'll always think of cowbell.
Janine, I know Leonard Bernstein's work quite well. In fact, I was just young enough that I went to Westminster, and a lot of my colleagues got to perform under his baton, and sadly he passed before I came of age to be able to do that. But it's quite his music is singular for sure.
Oh, lobster over
Yeah.
over oysters,
Yeah.
Latte.
Mark, what if I guess Strange World is a ballad then, so maybe not for Metal Monday. What if I paired it with what is it? Transylvania? Is that the one that's the instrumental that comes right before it on side 2? What if I did that closer to Halloween? That could be fun. I don't know.
That's true.
Is Strange World like a Halloween song? Probably not. I don't know. We'll look it up. So that's part of it. You know, it's we know the names of the stuff, and then we look more into what they're about. So the last thing is knowing what they actually sound like. So it's going to be
Blue
fun.
Lobster.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But one more time, since we've been going for a while now, this week is going to be fun. Ronnie James Dio coming back to the channel with Rainbow and Gates of Babylon tomorrow. We're looking at some movie score for our Patreon on Tuesday, some Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff. Wednesday, I'm doing some John Petrucci solo work, and then getting to go to the concert with John and the guys on Wednesday night. And then Friday, we're continuing on to side 3 of Tales from Topographic Oceans with The Ancient from Yes. So it's going to be a great week.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too.
I have seen John play solo as part
That's
of it
right.
as part of a G3 concert
Yeah.
back in like 2018.
You had a good time at that.
It was great. There were so many like middle-aged white guys in black T-shirts. I think that was like the
I love it.
uniform to wear on that night.
That's my uniform, black T-shirt.
It was great, and
do
so
that a
I
lot.
don't remember that. You know, like individually, because it's been so long. So it's going to be nice to get back to some music from John and Andrew says The Ancient is very intense. Now, so far, Tales from Topographic Oceans has been quite spacey
True.
and open and airy and symphonic for me.
Yeah.
So if side 3 is going to hit a little harder, that's going to be fascinating. Thanks, Janine. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you, Janine and Steve Young. We've done Tubular Bells on the channel side. There are 2 videos. One that's side 1, and another video that is side 2.
Yeah.
So that's
Troy, we've
on
done
the
like 1 or 2
channel.
pieces from Liquid Tension Experiment. I know we've done their cover of the Rhapsody in Blue from Gershwin. That's available as well. So lots of stuff, and I think it's time for us to should we go for a walk? It's nice outside.
I love that idea.
I think we're going to go enjoy
Yeah.
nature, y'all, before the sun goes down and
Yeah.
before we lose it today. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's going to be a fun week. We always appreciate your support.
Absolutely.
And
we do.
for you hanging out with us, we don't take it for granted, and really do appreciate it. Y'all are the best.
1000%.
And
Agreed.
all right, we'll see
Yeah.
you soon along the way this week, and appreciate you.
We appreciate you all.
'Kay.
Thank you so much. Have a great week, everyone.
See y'all.